Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the 𝚤𝚤𝚘𝚎𝚑, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the 𝚤𝚤𝚘𝚎 actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't! It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shionne.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shionne's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganath, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in 𝚃𝚊𝚕𝚎.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
sense one of your friends, 𝚁𝚅? Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something.
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh? Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it.
Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did... Good. Law?
Thanks. Who wants to bet it's sunny tomorrow?
And where exactly do you think the money for this bet is going to come from? This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Shionne, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I'll take out the legs with my shield. This one's mine.
Lay him inside me. Yours to be let free.
Freeze Lancer!
Take this! Searing
I'll stop its trouble.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Don't get complacent.
Feeling about this.
Take this! Shockwave strike! Severing wind!
Here goes!
Mirage!
These things really get on my nerves.
Glacial spear.
pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Orochi's fury!
Into the shadow!
Shockwave strike!
Do it! Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
This one's mine.
Shattering
Pieces!
Magna Ray!
Burn in hell!
Magna Ray!
Take this!
Rising Ray now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
I'm never fit!
Denied! Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I think I'm getting stronger.
One, come on!
Going in! Glacial Hurricane Strike!
Here I come!
This one's mine!
That buffing is driving me mad! Sonic Rock! Sword Rain Alphen! We got fires!
I've got this! Let him march it!
Soaring Light Spear! All yours!
Lightning!
Look sharp! It's go time! I'll smash you!
Look!
Prime
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There!
You're mine!
Wind astral energy! Lightning!
You made short work of that one.
I'm sorry. Having trouble keeping up?
Oh, I'm right behind you.
Just spicier than you look.
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
Dramatic!
Do not! Going in!
Fury! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
A victory for the ages.
We should be able to cook here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Gotta break through!
Mega Ray! Forces display!
I owe you one!
It's a duel of the eye!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
We got fires!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Dragon Swarm! All yours!
Time to burn! Let the marksman handle this! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
See what I can do!
As impressive as always.
Here, I hope that was with you.
No,
You picked the
you're
wrong
even
one.
better than ever. I've never seen Shionne actually look flustered.
Looks like we got them all.
Gotta break
Let me help. First
I
aid!
owe you one!
Dear throbs and
Wing! Are those arms even natural? Flame of fury!
leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me! Far enough!
We've turned the tables on him!
There are still more left.
Right!
Let them
No
loose.
time to...
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the 𝚆𝚕𝚕𝚎!
Here, let me help. Here's the first aid. Where are you going?
Do it!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Out of our way! Horses in play!
It's no fun!
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor!
Is it high? Just back it out again! Here I go! Going in!
Take this!
Go!
Flying debris! Why can't they just sit still?
Shionne, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Mirage!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
There's no complaints here! I'll smash you!
In here! They're surrounding us!
You're finished!
Lunar corruption! Now!
My turn!
Lunar corruption!
On guard!
That's what I like to hear.
What's with that shining foe? Over there. I have a bad feeling.
Annihilation! Shut down in your dream! The waters of magic is there! Where are you going?
Bet that shell's hiding something big!
Far enough! This one's mine! A freezing
It's
storm!
almost too strong! Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Appreciate the help!
Burn!
On guard!
Pierce through! Rising Ultra! We did it!
As impressive as always. No,
You'll soon see about
you're
that.
even better than ever. I've never seen Shionne actually look frustrated.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Now! Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us? There it is. That's our target.
Get lost!
You wanna play?
Come on!
Here I go!
Reload!
On guard!
Mirage! You're the flame
Constant!
inside me! Yours to
They
be
may
let
look
free!
cute and stuff, but they're vicious! You're really strong, Alphen!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope I wasn't too.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shionne actually look flustered.
You escape!
Where are you going?
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Rising Lava!
Denied!
Soda! Can't get out of this!
Look sharp!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
This one's mine!
Burn in hell!
That's it!
I'll bash you in their defenses!
Glad
I
you
think
had
we can
your
get through this.
Don't let up until
I'll
it's
show you
over.
how you
Who said anything about letting off?
Somebody win! Now I can let loose.
This one's mine!
Explosive ring!
ready and wait!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Azure Storm!
Now you see what I can do!
Double Demon Fang!
Never miss.
To finish it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Step back! This one's all law!
Like this should be easy.
Glacial Spear. Don't mind if I do.
This one's mine!
Freeze Lancer.
Denied!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here I go!
Not today!
Gotcha!
Leave the enemy's arch to me.
No! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
No defense!
Look sharp! Smash you!
Raging Gordon.
How about this?
Arch Steel.
Glacial Spear!
Here's the evil.
You're finished!
Freeze Lancer. Glacial Spear. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Now. Frozen.
Hammer!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Is this a joke?
It's almost too strong. Let it open! Be my guest.
Not on my watch!
On guard!
Fall into thine own desert!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea. The power of light!
Raging cascade!
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Ready to go! Far enough!
This one's mine!
Lost in pain.
More for the stockpile! Lightning field!
This isn't looking good.
I'll heal you
Sword
all!
Rain Alpha! Raining blast!
Now, you fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
You'll pay for that! Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
Azure Storm!
Take rage into
Demon Fang!
again! Annihilation!
Eternal Darkness!
Surrounding us! Annihilation!
You're mine!
Feel!
Protection!
The power of light!
Healing
Their arcs were interrupted!
I'll smash you!
Feel! I'll be...
We're still standing. Barely. There it is. That's our target.
Gotta break!
Not the way! Dance in the wind! Sleep now!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't yours!
Thine own depth! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Glacier Spear! Here's the evil! Lightning Orb! Freeze Rain! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Let loose! Finish it!
Alphen!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah. No. You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says, instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. This looks so good. I almost want to have it all to myself.
That's your 12th serving.
Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little? Aren't you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say, you always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is gnocchi we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renins.
Did we really just spend that much money?
We've reached our destination.
Better get everything ready for tomorrow.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Guess I misread the landing.
This is no place to fish, is it?
That's a big 𝚅𝚅𝚅.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can take it.
This one will be... difficult to predict.
Dragon Where are you going? Shield and flame! This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Going in!
Exploit the enemy! Hurricane thrust! Strike!
This
The
one!
enemy fears us too.
You'll soon see about that! This
Far enough!
I'm on it!
I'm gone!
Snap!
Watch it! This one's mine!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone!
You're on! Flame them! You're on! This one's all mine! I'll take you! Burn!
Lion power!
I'll finish you right now! That freaking does it!
Then it is
You're on! You're on! Here I come! I'm like bait for one! Shockwave strike! Try this! Infernal torrent!
Eat dirt! Where are you going?
I can carve through armor! Dragon! Infernal torrent!
I'm gone! Leave the chargers to me!
Take this!
How about this? Far enough! Its defenses are down!
I'll beat it to death! Take it! Try this! Eagle rage! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Switch power! Round and power!
Don't mind if I do!
This one's mine! Their arcs were interrupted!
the abyssal dragon! The wood.
Eat dirt!
Heal! I'm on it!
Another incantation ruined.
I'll smash you!
Going in.
Rising Wyvern!
Steal! This one's mine. Hurricane strike!
It was
On
nice.
guard.
Here I come!
Require a hand.
Hurricane
Rising
strike!
Wyvern!
Take this!
On guard.
Hold on to your art. Here I
Resonate
come!
with the
Denied. Eagle
Ignite!
Hurricane strike! On guard.
Rising Wyvern!
Regenerate! Let us take to the fray!
Ready and
I had to use it sometime. Hurricane strike!
Soaring Light Spear!
Here, let me help.
First aid! Passion coursing this blade! Gemini rocket!
This one's all mine! Not today!
This one's mine. Glacial spear.
Here's the raging cascade!
He who can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind!
He who prepares is free from...
More for the
Shine!
This one's mine. Here goes.
Regeneration!
Appreciate the help. Thank you for that. Glacial spear. Well,
Here's the evil!
let's get back into it. Let's put you out of your misery. Hurricane strike. Piercing roar.
The flame inside me yearns to
Glacial
be let
spear!
free!
Here's the evil!
Armor won't save you.
Art expert coming through!
Hurricane strike.
Just what the doctor ordered!
This one's mine. This one's mine.
Annihilate!
Storm.
Amazing!
Can you take it?
Where are you going? And stay down.
Dance in the wind! Here I go!
This is some punishment.
Come on. You have to hold on.
Back from death's abyss! Radiant storm!
Here, let me help. And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done. Look sharp. I'm ready. Denied. This one's mine. Plenty left. Anything in armor is all mine. Hurricane strike.
Beyond, imbue the vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation.
Here, let me help. No chance. Hurricane strike. No more playing nice. Here, let me help. Let the marksman handle this. No chance.
Take this! The enemy's open.
Hurricane strike. Downfall. I'm out of ammo. Falling storm.
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Hurricane strike.
Back into the
Death
fray!
from the wind.
All right.
Astral energy!
Can't be happening.
Here goes!
Don't leave me all alone here. Hurricane
Beyond,
strike.
imbue this vanquished soul
This
with
one's
life.
mine.
Resuscitation.
Time far enough. Hurricane strike. I can't lose.
Shining
Now you see what I can do.
Hold on. Amazing! Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you, Rinwell.
Thanks! Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight!
Here goes. Here. How about this?
Dance in the wind!
Bathe.
Air throw! Photon! Raging cascade!
Eat dirt!
It's in your hands now.
Raging cascade!
Hurricane strike.
I'll bring you back from death to they turn the loving storm! It looks like you got this one covered! Feel!
Better if you don't get up.
A new leaf! I'll be saving this one! Light after
Take
energy!
this, deity! I can carve through all of these.
Far enough.
Radiant light! Not on my watch!
Death from the wind. Take this! In a bind?
Firmament!
Ignite!
Captivity!
Can't be happening.
I couldn't make it in time.
Rinwell.
Frozen!
Hammer.
Nice Nicely done!
Imbue this vanquished
All thanks
soul
to
with
you.
life.
You sure you still want to press forward? If something happened to you...
Forgive you!
Grant me the strength to march on!
Lion Fall into the...
I can shatter any steel!
Barrier!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Gusty nail! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Resonate with the earth! Anything in armor is all mine!
Wait!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack!
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
May 1,000...
Ignite!
Gusty nail! Hold on to your arm.
Step back! This one's all law!
I'll do my best!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Lion
Gusty nail! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! May 1,000
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Hurricane strike! Take one of mine! On guard!
Seismic rupture! Can you take it? It's too fast!
Stand back! Going in!
I'll trip it up.
This one's all mine!
Now!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Raising cascade!
Glacial fire!
One's mine!
Now we see what I can do!
Air thrust! I'm ready for the next battle.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah. Seriously?
Hey! search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. You must think we're just demons from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Bull-Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
A wall to shield from calamity. Barrier!
Hurricane flight! Look sharp! I'm not!
Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Here goes.
This one's all mine. This one's mine.
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor.
Guardian, I'm ready to go! Falling storm!
I never miss.
This one's mine! Law, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Water!
Allow me to help you.
I'm ready!
Radiant
This death shall not be
Denied!
Take this!
Alright,
Can't get out of this!
Annihilation. Magna ray.
This could be a big
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renin hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts. Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I feel like somebody's watching us. Oh?
What? Yes.
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
It's all right.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganath Haros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died?
The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Vholran was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.